Hi guys, welcome to... That was thunder. Hi guys, welcome to today's video. This is gonna be a book haul. I'm very excited because I love book hauls and I have a lot of exciting books to talk about. It is raining right now and I hope it's like a nice ambiance in this video and it's not really annoying. Fingers crossed. I have 16 books I think to talk about. A lot of them I got for Christmas. Some of them I bought with my birthday and Christmas money. I've shared a few of them in other videos but not a lot, so most of these will be new to you guys. So yeah, let's get into it. First we have Nana or Nana. Nana? I'm not sure. This is a manga. I'm pretty sure this is a romance. It looks so good. I love the art in this book. I was asking for more romance manga recommendations. This was one of the most recommended and I have been wanting to read this for a while. I think there's also a show maybe which I'd like to watch after I read the series. I honestly love the art in this book. It's just beautiful and I'm really interested in this story. Then we have, oh, it's really pouring. Then we have Consider Me by Becca Mack. I have heard about this series. She just came out with these new covers, I'm pretty sure, that look phenomenal. They are so pretty. I love the like watercolor. Oh my god, it is raining so much right now. Oh, should I stop? Let's check if you guys can actually hear me. I think it'll be okay. It doesn't sound too bad. Like I was saying, I've heard about this series. I don't know what it's called. I have no clue, but I've heard about this series by Becca Mack and I've been wanting to read it for a while. I was planning to read it on Kindle because I think it's on Kindle Unlimited. And I think the old covers were like half naked men, but I saw these and I really wanted them. They're so pretty. And so I got them for Christmas, I think. And I also got this one as well, Unravel Me. I don't even remember what they're about. Consider Me is a NHL player. Is that ice hockey? Yes, he's a hockey player. Best friend's boyfriend. Wait, what? Please don't tell me it's her best friend's boyfriend. But apparently this is really good. So I hope, oh god. Is it? I'm so confused right now. I guess I'll have to see when I read it. And then Unravel Me. Is this also ice hockey? I can't, it's not saying ice hockey anywhere, so I don't know. Oh, she's a single mother. I love that trope. He is a hockey player. Okay, I love that so much. I'm very excited to read these. Ooh, then we have Such Sharp Teeth. I have honestly not heard anything about this book. I must have seen it somewhere, otherwise I wouldn't have put it on my one to read on Goodreads. Someone must have talked about it, but I cannot remember who. But I just thought it looked really interesting. I think it's literary fiction. Oh, it says this darkly comedic love story is a brilliant, okay, is a portrait of trauma, rage, and vulnerability. I don't know, it sounds really interesting. I think the female main character is a werewolf. It sounds really good. And I like that I haven't heard many people talk about it because I can go in with very little expectations. Oh, okay. We have Gods and Monsters by Shelby Moran. I've talked about this series quite a lot on my videos. So this is the third book in the Serpent and Dove series. The first book, Serpent and Dove, I loved, I adored it. The second book, Blood and Honey, I didn't finish it. I plan to finish it, but I really wasn't liking it. But I've heard that the last book kind of mends things and gives you like closure. And so I want to finish the series just to get the happy ending that I want. But this book is so weirdly made. The cover comes out like a hardcover cover, but it's a paperback. It is so oddly made. Like I hadn't seen a book made like this before. I don't know. I'm very confused about this cover. Anyways, that doesn't matter, but yeah, I got the last book because I do want to complete this series. I'm just struggling to get through Blood and Honey because I really wasn't enjoying it. And this book is also super long, so I feel like I'm gonna have to read through a lot before I get the ending that I want, but I'm determined to do it anyways because I loved the characters so much. Ooh, okay. Brutal Prince by Sophie Luck. I have been wanting to get this book for so long, but I just haven't. I don't know why, but I think this is a dark romance. It might be mafia. I don't know, I haven't read a mafia romance. I've heard some really good things. Yeah, I've just heard so many good things about this series and I really wanted to get into it. I've never read a mafia romance. I don't think I've read a dark romance either. So I'd like to get into it, and I feel like this is a good book to start with. And I think it's not as dark as some other books like Haunting Adeline. Yeah, so I really want to get into this series. The cover though feels so weird. I hate this feeling. It's kind of like silicone. It feels really odd. I don't like it. It's like not a paperback feeling, but the covers are really pretty. Next, we have The Cat Who Saved Books. I have talked about this in some of my recent reading vlogs. There is so many cat translated Japanese literature books that just sound so good. I am a big fan of cats. Cats are my favorite animals. I just love them so much. It is oh my god, why is it raining so much? I'm such a big lover of cats and I love cat stories. They're just so heartwarming and sweet. And so I think this is in the perspective of a cat. And I've just heard so many amazing things about this book. I've heard it's really heartwarming, encouraging, just a really positive and amazing book to read. And so I really want to read it. And following the same theme, I have The Cat Who Saved... Oh no, I have The Goodbye Cat. This is by a different author, but it's also a translated Japanese cat story. I think it's in the perspective of multiple cats that are going on a journey. Same with this one. I'm really excited for it. I think it's going to be really heartwarming, sweet, and just a really good read. I feel like these are the perfect books to read when I'm feeling mentally low and I need something to cheer me up. I think this would be really good for that. Okay, the rain has calmed down. I hope it stays that way. So, next, Sara and Bliss by Meg Mason. I found this at a news agency secondhand. It was only $8 and I've been wanting to read this book for a while. There was another cover I really wanted, but I want to buy more secondhand books. That is just something that is important to me, to try to be more ethical about the way I spend my money and the way I buy books. Instead of buying this from like Amazon with a prettier cover, I can instead buy a secondhand copy. And so that's why I bought it. It also has that half cover thing. I think this is my first book with a half cover, actually. Wow. Isn't that amazing? But yeah, I think this is literary fiction. It is like a sad book about being a woman, is what I got from the title and from what I've seen. I don't want to know a lot going into it, but I've heard it's also maybe funny, I think, and just a really good book. And so I really want to read it. Next, we have Heartstopper Volume 4 in the hardback edition. I am collecting all of the hardback copies because I just think they're really pretty. I prefer them over the paperbacks, and I think a big reason for that is just because I've seen the paperbacks so much that they're kind of boring to me now. I don't know. And I really like the hardcovers, and this is a series I really like, so I thought I might as well get the hard copies because I just think they're really pretty and I like how they all look together. So yeah, I read volume 3 I think in December, so I need to get to volume 4, and I also have volume 5 borrowed from the library. I should hopefully read this soon. I'm very not excited for the series to end. I think there will be a volume 6, which will be the last book in the series, unfortunately, but so far I really like this series and I can't wait to continue it. Next, we have Fangirl Down by Tessa Bailey. This is her new release. This book is coming up in a video very soon, so keep your eyes out for that. I really like Tessa Bailey's books. I've read all of her most popular books, so my opinion is a little bit biased maybe, I don't know. A lot of her most controversial books, the books that get a lot of hate, I haven't read. I've only read her books that get a lot of love, like It Happened One Summer, Hook, Line and Sinker, and Unfortunately Yours, which were all rated 5 stars by me, I think. So it kind of makes it biased. Oh no, I did read Make Me, which was one of her old novels, which I did not like at all. I think I rated that, what did I rate that, 3.5? I don't know, but that just wasn't good. She's very hit or miss for some reason. I don't know why. She has some books that are really, really good, and then she has others that are just terrible. And so we have Fangirl Down. I haven't heard anything about this book because it's a new release, and I didn't see many people talking about it, but Tessa Bailey releases a lot of books, so it makes sense for people not to talk about it until it's been released for a while. This is about a golf player. Haven't read a golf romance yet. Don't know if that's something I really want to read, but I will trust Tessa and hope this is good. I mean, I don't like any sports, so it can't really be that different from like ice hockey or soccer. So I think the male main character is a golf player, and then he does something really bad and he starts losing all of his fans and stuff, but he has one fan that is always there for him. And then when she stops being there for him as well is when he realizes he needs to pull his act together, and so he asks her to be his caddy, which I think is the person that like carries the golf players like thingies. What are they called? Golf sticks. They're not called that. Like putt? I don't know what they're called. The golf sticks they use. He asks her to be that for him. The dynamic of the girl being his fan is a little odd, so maybe we'll get more insight into that and it won't be as odd, but I don't know, it's just for fun. It's not that serious. But I think he's grumpy and she's sunshine. I'm very excited to read this book. I think it'll be really good. I think the grumpy ex sunshine dynamic can be so good if it's done well and it's not really repetitive. And so far in Tessa Bailey's books, I've liked all of her grumpy ex sunshine relationships. Very excited for this, and like I said, this will be coming up in a video very soon. Next, we have Creeping Beauty. I haven't heard anything about this book. I saw it at the bookstore and I thought it just looked really interesting, so I picked it up. The cover is what pulled me in. Oh, the lighting's getting really dark. Whoopsie daisy. The cover is what pulled me in. I think it just looks so pretty, and also like the title, Creeping Beauty. It's by Andrea Portes. Never heard of that author. I think this is a retelling of Sleeping Beauty. What's it called? Is that what it's called? Sleeping Beauty? Bitsy, that's her name, pricks her finger on a spindle and falls down and down and down into another world. Oh, this sounds really cool. This is kind of like Alice in Wonderland, or kind of like a Fey world sort of thing. I don't know. I don't know if this would be like a love story or like a dark Sleeping Beauty retelling. I'm not sure, but it sounds really interesting. Next, we have 3 books from the Chestnut Spring series. We have Powerless, Reckless, and Hopeless. I honestly don't know what any of these are about. I want to read the series. I've talked about this in so many videos that I want to read the series, the whole series in a video. So that's why I got all of them. I really wish I had the old covers, but they're no longer available. I really liked the mirror covers. Also, she keeps coming out with different versions of these covers, and I'm not sure why. But anyways, I'm glad I got all the same covers. These are all romances set in a small town. They're cowboy romances, I think they all are. They sound really good. So many people love this series, so I decided to get all of them. This is like the first time I've bought a whole series before reading a book in this series, I think. I know a lot of people buy the whole series when they buy a series. I don't know. Usually I only get the first book or the first and second book, but I decided to just get all of them because why not? I don't know. That's the first time I've done that. I don't know if I'll do that again because I might regret it. When it comes to unhauling my books, I'm really bad at getting rid of them. I am not good at selling them or anything. I do donate them to the library a lot, but I'm just not very good at it. Like, I always just forget about them and I just have a stack of books that I forget to unhaul. Hopefully that doesn't happen with these books and I actually really like them. I think is this the last book? Oh, okay. We have An Education in Malice. This is also going to be in a video very, very soon. I'm very excited for this book. This was released this month. I had pre-ordered it. I was very excited. This is by S.T. Gibson. This author also wrote A Dowry in Blood, I think. This is a Camilla retelling. I think it's dark academia. I am very unfamiliar with that genre. I have read The Secret History, which now thinking back on that book, I definitely don't like it as much as I thought I did. I kind of convinced myself to like it because so many people do, and it's like a classic. I think I gave it 4 stars, which I would definitely lower my rating now. It just wasn't for me, but I have very high hopes for this book. Hopefully I like it and it's not another situation like The Secret History. I loved Camilla so much. That's one of my favorite books, one of my favorite classics, and so I'm very excited to read this. It has very dark themes, which, like I said, I'm not sure if I like that because I don't really like to read upsetting things because they're upsetting, but we'll see. Hopefully this book does have a happy ending. I can only hope. And that is all of the books I bought recently, all of the books in this book haul. I hope you liked this video. I hope the rain wasn't annoying. Book hauls are so much fun to do. I hardly do them because I don't buy a lot of books together, but I made sure that I saved all of these books for a book haul like this. So I got all of these books over the course of like 2 months, and I made sure I saved them all for this video. So I'm gonna try and start doing that again. So you guys get some fun book hauls. Thank you for watching. Let me know down below if you read any of these books, if you like them, if you don't. And yeah, bye.